Angelique Vestil, and today I'm going to be talking about 3 ways to find keywords and hashtags for your posts, whether that's your Instagram posts, your blog posts, your YouTube videos, anything that you create, any content that you create, going about finding the keywords to try to capture organically and to also kind of research that before creating the piece of content, whether that's a video piece, a blog post piece, an Instagram post, anything along that nature. And I just wanted to share with you guys a couple ways that I go about researching things before I even write about them, before I even create them. And I'll share with you guys a couple of screen recordings as well throughout this video to show you my entire process of going about finding those keywords. So I'm just going to show you a screen recording of the first one. The first one is actually going on Instagram, looking up hashtags, and then researching what's connected to it. So I'm just going to show you a screen recording on my Instagram. Essentially what I do is go to my Instagram, go to the search bar, and then look up tags. And say, let's look up branding. Okay, and what you see now is a list of different hashtags that relate to branding or have the word branding in it. And then you'll want to go through this and you'll want a range of anything from under 100,000 to 1 million. The reason being is that it's really hard to rank on a page with 1 million people hashtagging it. So you'll actually want to capture, especially when you're starting off, you'll want to focus on those lower volume hashtags to actually gain traction and to potentially become the top relevant post within that hashtag. So I'm actually just going to go ahead and click branding identity, and what you'll see now is the top post and then recent posts. And so what you'll see here at the top is related hashtags to this hashtag, and then you'll want to use a variety of different things. And so I could click identity design and see what comes about in that, and then logo grid. And then what you'll see is that there are all these hashtags that you wouldn't see on that initial search page that are still relevant to your post. So hashtagging these in your Instagram, noting these words in your posts, in your captions, will help your brand gain exposure along those lines. And then the same thing happens with Pinterest. So I'm just going to go ahead and go on Pinterest and then do the same thing and look up branding. And what you'll see at the top now is like other words that relate to branding that you could try to capture in your posts as well. You could click color palette, and then it goes to branding color palette, color schemes if you want to click modern, and then you could kind of build your title, your description, your entire content piece along these popular keywords in your post. So those are 2 resources that I use, is actually going on Instagram and doing a deep dive into the hashtags there, going onto Pinterest and seeing what other things are relevant to the topic that you want to create, and then you could kind of mention those different things like color schemes and color palettes and modern, minimalist in your actual blog post, and then kind of rank with that as well. And then the other option is actually going through Google Keyword Planner, which I've done an entire video on, so I'll link that in the description. But essentially what that is going on Google AdWords, looking up keywords and what's ranking when people are searching on Google, and then that way you could also create content, hashtags, Pinterest posts, blog posts, videos around keywords that people are actually physically searching on Google. So those are 3 ways that you could actually go about finding traffic organically, is by doing the market research to see what is already popular and being read on the internet. So going on Instagram, going on Pinterest, going on any social media platform that you want to be using. So the main ones I focus on are Instagram and Pinterest. Obviously you could go on Facebook as well, and Twitter and Reddit, and kind of see all the different options that is related to your brand and your posts, and then kind of construct something along that line. And that's honestly the best way to capture the market organically, is by bringing all those different research segments and segues to actually implementing it into the piece of content that you're creating. So yeah, that's kind of an overview of how I go about finding keywords when I create posts, whether that's hashtags or just description keywords, post keywords, video keywords for YouTube, anything along that nature. And I hope that helped. Let me know what else you guys use to do market research before creating blog posts, but I hope that helped. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!
No